In the intricate dance of love and interpersonal communication, certain male behaviors can inadvertently push women away, even if the man's intentions are genuine. Sometimes it's not about what you say, but how you act that silently turns women off. Psychology tells us that attraction is as much about instinct and perception as it is about logic. When men misunderstand these dynamics, they can unknowingly come across as needy, boring, or even emotionally overwhelming. Today, we're diving deep into the male traits that women often dislike, why they cause that reaction, and most importantly, how you can avoid these traps to build healthier, more magnetic relationships. If you want to become a man women naturally respect, admire, and desire, stay with me till the end. Let's get started. Number 1. Overly flattering. Licking dog behavior. Imagine meeting a woman and within minutes you're showering her with compliments. "You're the most amazing person I've ever met," while barely uttering a single sentence about yourself. At first glance, this might seem like charm in action, but in reality, excessive flattery often reads as desperation and low self-esteem. Two huge turnoffs. From an evolutionary perspective, women are wired to seek partners who display strength, autonomy, and the ability to protect and provide. When a man fawns over her every word without asserting his own opinions or boundaries, it sends a signal: "I don't value myself as much as I value you." This imbalance creates a subconscious sense that you lack self-worth, making you less attractive. Moreover, constant praise can feel insincere, like you're targeting validation rather than building a real connection. Women pick up on authenticity. If your words aren't backed by genuine self-confidence, they simply fall flat. How to transform licking dog into confident charisma. First, invest in yourself. Cultivate passions, goals, and achievements independent of any romantic interest. Whether it's advancing your career, mastering a musical instrument, or training for a marathon, your personal growth is magnetic. Second, balance. Praise with assertiveness. Compliment her thoughtfully, then share a strong opinion of your own. For instance, "I love how passionate you are about photography. By the way, I've been exploring landscape shots myself." Third, embrace healthy boundaries. Saying no respectfully when something doesn't align with your values shows integrity. It demonstrates you value yourself, which in turn makes others value you more. By shifting from needy flattery to genuine admiration plus personal confidence, you'll stand out as a man who respects both himself and the woman he's with. Number 2. Honest, but boring. The dull conversation trap. You might pride yourself on being straightforward and dependable, traits any solid partner needs. Yet too often, men lean so heavily on stability and straight talk that their conversations become predictably dull. Imagine going on date number 2 and hearing nothing but weather updates, work deadlines, and technical jargon. Snooze City. Here's the catch. During the early stages of attraction, women crave emotional stimulation, moments that spark laughter, curiosity, or a genuine thrill. Without that, even the kindest, most honest guy can come across as a boring roommate rather than a romantic prospect. Professionals in analytical fields, like engineering or programming, sometimes get mislabeled as socially awkward, not because they lack intelligence, but because they default to logic over emotion in conversation. But attraction isn't built on logic alone. It's woven through shared stories, playful banter, and unexpected moments of vulnerability. How to inject spark into boring exchanges. Firstly, master the art of storytelling. Instead of reciting facts, share personal anecdotes that reveal your quirks, high points, and even your stumbles. A story about that time you got lost hiking or botched your cooking experiment is instantly more memorable than your quarterly sales figures. Second, cultivate playful teasing. Light-hearted ribbing, done respectfully, signals confidence and creates a fun dynamic. Think of it as verbal ping-pong, back-and-forth banter that keeps both of you engaged. Third, surprise with spontaneous gestures. Plan an impromptu mini-adventure, whether it's a late-night ice cream run or a spontaneous visit to an art gallery. Unexpected treats break routine and deepen emotional connection. By balancing honesty with humor, adventure, and heartfelt stories, you'll transform from nice but dull to irresistibly intriguing. That's the kind of man women can't stop thinking about. Number 3. Overloading with responsibility. Too soon. Eager to prove you're a dependable provider, you might rush to shoulder her burdens, organizing her schedule, solving her problems, even bringing up marriage in a few months. While your intentions are noble, this hyper-responsibility often feels like emotional landmines to women. In early dating stages, relationships thrive on lightness and mutual exploration, not on feeling managed or parented. When a man jumps ahead to fix every aspect of her life before she's asked, it can create subconscious resistance. Instead of feeling protected, she may feel micromanaged and stifled. Psychologically, this behavior can also reflect anxiety, a signal that you're trying to lock down commitment before genuine emotional intimacy has formed. That anxiety, no matter how well-intentioned, is a major attraction killer. How to dial back without losing respect. First, prioritize emotional presence over solutions. When she shares a challenge, practice active listening, ask clarifying questions, validate her feelings, and reflect back. Only offer solutions if she explicitly requests advice. Second, share, don't shoulder. Frame joint challenges as team efforts. Let's brainstorm together how to tackle your project deadline. This keeps you as a partner rather than a manager. Third, respect natural relationship rhythm. Keep future talk, wedding bells, joint finances on the back burner. Focus on building trust through shared experiences and deep conversations. Slowing the pace transforms you from a controller into a genuine companion. By letting the relationship evolve organically, you'll build stronger emotional bonds and inspire mutual commitment rather than forcing it. Number 4. Overgiving and losing relationship balance. There's nothing wrong with generosity. In fact, thoughtful gifts and kind gestures can warm a woman's heart. But over-investing too soon, lavishing expensive gifts, constant date planning, non-stop messages can unintentionally devalue your presence. Here's the paradox. When you give too much before a deep emotional foundation exists, it can make a woman feel she hasn't earned your investment. Attraction often depends on a subtle balance of effort and reward. If you set the bar sky high on day one, subsequent interactions may feel anticlimactic. She might even question your motives. Why is he doing so much so soon? From a psychological lens, humans appreciate scarcity and reciprocity. When connection feels too one-sided, interest wanes, because novelty and mutual challenge drive the thrill of getting to know someone. How to give without losing balance. Firstly, match effort to relationship stage. In the first few dates, focus on low-cost, high-quality experiences. Coffee at a quaint cafe, a walk in a scenic park, or visiting a free art exhibit. These create lasting memories without overshooting emotionally. Secondly, invite her contribution. Encourage her to choose the next activity, split the bill occasionally, or surprise you in return. This reciprocity fosters mutual investment and respect. Thirdly, emphasize experiences. Over tokens. Prioritize shared adventures. Learning a new skill together, volunteering, or cooking a meal as a team. These moments build emotional depth far more effectively than luxury items. By pacing your generosity and creating a two-way exchange, you'll maintain intrigue and ensure both partners feel valued. That balanced approach keeps the relationship dynamic and deeply satisfying. Number 5. Strong purposefulness that kills mystery. We all love a man with ambition and clear goals. But when you broadcast your endgame, talking about marriage, kids, or moving in, within the first few conversations, you risk sacrificing mystery, which is the spice of attraction. Mystery thrives on gradual revelation. It invites curiosity and keeps your partner eager to discover more. If you reveal your entire playbook up front, there's nothing left to explore. Worse, too much early purposefulness can feel like a high-stakes interview rather than a budding romance. Psychologically, rapid-fire goal setting may read as desperation or fear of loss. You're broadcasting, "I need to lock this down before it slips away." That anxiety reduces your appeal instantly. How to preserve intrigue while still showing vision. At first, focus on present moment quality. Talk about what you both enjoy right now. Your favorite local hangout, a skill you're honing, or a book that inspired you. Keep future plans broad rather than hyper-specific. Secondly, layer in ambition, gently. Instead of, I want to get married in 2 years, try, I'm passionate about building a meaningful life, career growth, personal challenges, and someday sharing that with someone special. This hints at long-term thinking without pressure. Third, ask open-ended questions. Invite her to share her dreams first. What's one adventure you've always wanted to take? Then reciprocate. This positions you as a co-explorer, not a predetermined planner. By balancing vision with an air of discovery, you'll maintain excitement and ensure each new conversation reveals something fresh. Mystery keeps sparks flying. Number 6. Lack of independence. The attraction killer. Finally, let's tackle one of the biggest hidden turnoffs: emotional dependency. Relying too heavily on a woman for happiness, social decisions, or even daily mood regulation can create a codependency that's exhausting rather than endearing. Independence signals strength, self-sufficiency, and maturity, all traits women find deeply attractive. When you have a rich life full of hobbies, goals, and friendships outside the relationship, you bring vitality back into your partnership instead of expecting her to fill all the spaces. Psychologically, no one wants to feel like a sole provider of another person's well-being. Codependent dynamics can lead to resentment, burnout, and ultimately relationship collapse. How to cultivate healthy independence. At first, nurture personal passions. Dedicate time weekly to activities you love: sports, music, writing, learning a language, regardless of your relationship status. Second, maintain your social circle. Keep meaningful friendships alive. A date night with friends or a solo weekend trip shows you value your own experiences. Third, set clear boundaries. Communicate openly about your needs, whether it's personal downtime or focused work hours. Encourage her to do the same. When you stand on your own 2 feet, you become a magnet of positive energy and inspire reciprocal support. A relationship of 2 whole people is infinitely stronger than one of 2 halves seeking completion. And there you have it. 6 pivotal behaviors that can unexpectedly sabotage your dating life, each reframed into an opportunity to grow confidence, authenticity, and genuine connection. Remember, respect yourself before seeking respect from others. Balance honesty with humor, mystery, and spontaneity. Let the relationship unfold naturally rather than rush toward labels. If you found these insights helpful, smash that like button, subscribe for weekly deep dives into psychology-backed dating advice, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Drop a comment below. Which habit are you going to work on first? Thanks for watching. And as always, here's to becoming the best version of yourself, inside and out. Until next time, peace out.